Acting stupid.
It's a shame we don't have that many neighborhood parades like we used to. I remember as a kid they had a bunch in Gentilly, New Orleans East, more in the West Bank.
They did.
But
now they've kind of consolidated and gotten bigger, which is also cool.
Right. Yes, you can just go to one or two places and see all these super crews, which are all nervous about the weekend rain chances.
Yes.
When you put all the super crews at one weekend, there's some times that we get some rainfall. Thankfully, though, the rain that we're expecting heading into the weekend is nothing like the rains that we saw Saturday night. Not expecting flooding, and certainly nothing that would cause any real issues for rolling. Now, today, almost a waste of a gorgeous afternoon. It's a shame we couldn't have scrambled up a parade because weather was ideal. Sunny skies. Now, when our climate data came out, 69 was the high. I think we did slip to around 70 degrees briefly at Kenner. So even still, a very pleasant afternoon with nothing but sunshine all day long. We will start to see a few more passing clouds at times overnight tonight, but still mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies during the day tomorrow. Right now, 68 degrees. Dew points are low. Winds west-northwest at 5 miles an hour, so it has been ideal weather all day long. Mid-60s, mid-upper 60s, and still some low 70s on the map right now. And the dew points 30s, 40s, lower 50s if you're near the water. So very dry, comfortable air. Gradually, though, especially during the day tomorrow, those dew point values will be slowly on the rise because we will begin to see an onshore wind and likely at times a little bit later in the day tomorrow, a bit more of a breeze. Right now, winds have generally been favoring a north or even northwesterly direction. They will start to change direction overnight tonight. So here's kind of the final breakdown toward Mardi Gras Day. We will stay mostly dry, but gradually warming up. By Friday, highs may be in the mid-70s. We're still on tap to see, or still on schedule to see some scattered showers and maybe a few thunderstorms Saturday and Sunday. But even that rain chance is not written in stone. We'll talk more about that in a moment. Likely to see some rain early Lundi Gras morning and then clearing out for the rest of the day Monday, and still look to be cool with temperatures starting out Mardi Gras morning in the 40s and only warming into the 50s. So it will be a chilly Mardi Gras, unlike last year's that saw a record high of 83 degrees. One upper disturbance is moving on. We're now watching the upper disturbances approaching the west coast. This will eventually start leading to more instability and lead to our rain chances heading toward the weekend. Now that one upper low that is kind of approaching the west coast right now is going to lift to the north, not really influences. It'll be another second kind of piece of that upper troughing that'll eventually start moving our way. Before that happens, we'll begin to see this southwesterly flow. That's what leads to the increase in cloud cover. So it's kind of a steady change on the way for the weekend. A lot of sunshine, cool, dry air now. Eventually, we'll see the onshore wind that starts to bring back the warmer, more humid air. This southwesterly flow starts bringing back the cloud cover, and then eventually these upper disturbances will bring back the rainfall. But the models are still split with our rain chances for the weekend. Here's the GFS, and it has been a bit more aggressive. Mostly dry early on Saturday, and most of the rainfall Saturday with these darker green colors. The lighter green is more of like a 20, 30, maybe 40%, and much of that may stay farther to our north during the day on Saturday. So Saturday, not a washout, and even Sunday, not a washout, but Sunday is leaning more towards some of that heavier rainfall across southeast Louisiana, and we would have a far better chance of rainfall. By Monday, early Lundi Gras, a lot of that rainfall still kind of going into the morning hours and then quickly clearing out by midday Monday, and then dry for the rest of the day, cool and dry for Fat Tuesday. Here's what the Euro is saying, however. The Euro keeps us completely dry on Saturday with no rainfall around or very minimal rainfall on the North Shore. Then as we head into Sunday, again, most of our rain stays farther north with maybe a few more showers onto the North Shore. So if Sunday, and again, based on the Euro, we would be dry for most of our evening parades and really no issues even into early Monday. Now this model has it much slower pushing through for Lundi Gras, so the Euro would have us much wetter by Lundi Gras probably throughout most of the day. So the model's still very much split on our timing and placement of the rainfall. This has been a more complicated forecast to figure out the rain chances for our parades coming up Saturday, Sunday, Monday. As far as rainfall totals, kind of a mix of all of the models, we are not looking at a huge accumulation. So this is not a flooding threat. It's more of just that nuisance and maybe some downpours at times that's going to get a lot of folks soaked for our weekend parades. If the GFS is to be believed, it's the Euro, we're mostly dry. We'll see. Temperatures over the next couple of days a little bit milder. We'll see more of a warm, humid day on Friday, but our parades, I think, mostly dry. We'll be watching our rain chances into the weekend. Temperatures dropping for Lundi Gras, and as of right now, Fat Tuesday, dry, sunny, and highs in the 50s.